Yeah, back on the baseball, and we're looking at some player development going on here. Tools aghast. I think we're probably going to go for. I'll give it a full list, shall I? Cookie Peaches Wallace. I could spend 400 grand and she'll get a little bit more powerful with her swings, but she's already an A- rated player and she's 40, and therefore I don't really want to invest. So moving on, Richard Yardline with a bit of home refinancing could gain some power and speed. Yeah, no. And also Butterfingers, 15% chance of Butterfingers. That's the one we'd get. Out of the three possibles, that's the one we'd land. No, I don't want my centre fielder being unable to catch, unable to anything. So he's off the cards as well. Plus he's 38. Valerie Hammock though, yoga classes for Val Hammock, an extra 2 fielding, some more speed. It's not that exciting. It's generally speaking. Tools aghast. This one I am taking. +1 junk, +1 accuracy, worth the price of admission. A 10% chance, obviously we won't get that, of +3 junk, and a 5% chance, obviously we won't get that either, of a new pitch. Here's the thing. I've mentioned this before. If I was redesigning this, and I could, and I am doing now, what I would do is I would go deep sea fishing, voyage into the open water and try and land yourself a whopper. Will improve junk and accuracy. And that's it. That's all I would say. And then I'd put the price on there. Don't tell me the odds. Telling me the odds is not helping me enjoy it. It only makes me enjoy it less, right? And then just show me the outcome of the training. And you kind of go, oh, he also picked up a new pitch along the way. And you go, fantastic. And don't make it a 10% chance of +3 junk. Make it a multiple, an increasing difficulty of gaining junk pitch flipping whatnot. Because as it stands, I'm going to be disappointed when all I get are the 2 basics, there we go, which are guaranteed. And then I don't get that one, right? And then I don't get this one. Yeah, you see, I figured you were listening. Right, okay, well, he's got a new pitch. I mean, that's better than nothing, I suppose. But that's quite nice. That has not left me enough to improve Burt Violence, which is a bit of a shame. Santino Bananas could gain a whole lot of extra stuff, but he could gain Surrounded, which is not necessarily a good thing. However, the opportunities for a lot of better things is quite good. We lose 1 off junk pitching, but he's got that to spare. So we'll take velocity and accuracy to sacrifice a small amount of junkaroo. And then here's the disappointment section. Why even mention it? Okay, I gain a +3 accuracy. Great. No. It's not changing my viewpoint in the slightest. Don't tell me that... Don't just... Anyway, there's that. And then we need to go down and check the old economy just to see if anybody's been set. No, I don't know. Not the old economy, the old summary. To say, no, not the old summary. Where does it live then? It's in news, which just lives here, I think. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, we just need to see if anybody's been cut. Okay, yeah. No, yeah. This is where it shows players being cut, right? Yeah, there we go. Right. Okay, yeah, good. No, okay, nothing going on there. Let's play some football. It's Bulldozer Power taking on the Red Star Pathfinders today. It should be an absolute banger of a game. Oh, their uniforms are very, very menacing. A couple of changes in the lineup, mostly batting order. Bernard Dunk is now batting second, and Nancy Sue 360 finds herself in the lineup today in favour of Terry Partisan, favouring over Terry, instead of Terry Partisan, who let me down violently in the last game, and so is sitting one out. On the mound is a pitcher. Facing them is Valerie Hammock. We're obviously going to have to wait. It's Kent Cash. Kent Cash is the pitcher. Ball 2, strike 1. Val Hammock is waiting for something she likes the looks of, but that's 3 balls in a row. Okay. Yeah, that was the one. Val, you would have tattooed that one. So she doesn't really tattoo that one. No, it's more henna than a legit tattoo. She's out. Here's Bernard Dunk. Not sure he's going to settle in at second, but we'll see how he does. Yeah, we're trying to find a legit regular hitter for second at bat who can do that. Exactly that move. That's what we want from second at bat. And Bernard Dunk there delivers on it. Here's Cindy Vapid. She's doing well this season, 4-4-1. Not as well as you would expect in a kind of consistency fashion, although 4-4-1 suggests consistency is her middle name. And not, in fact, Tarquinius. Is it? No, it's not. Okay. Cindy Tarquinius Vapid. That's a hit. No, it's not. Good catch there from Charlie Ostrich, and Cindy is retired. 2 outs now, and here's Chubbs Beaver, having moved down the order from second. It was his contact rating, you see. That's what we liked about him. The thinking was that if he can get on base, because the challenge is not to run Valerie out, who should routinely get on base. That one was probably a little high. Anyway, strike 2, 1 ball. That's a nice one. Well done, Chubbs. See, the pressure's off. The Beaver there, making it to base. We've got runners on first and second. And it falls to Cookie Peaches Wallace, who is in an extraordinarily good mood, to try and capitalise in some way. If she can nut this one over the fence, it'll be great. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'll settle for a double would be nice. Well, there you go. There's that double that you wanted. Super job. Okay, there we go. A run has been made. Runners now second and third. And his home run hero, Shandy Worthless, to try and turn this into some big points. Well, I mean, let's not get too optimistic. Anybody can get out. We've demonstrated that readily enough. 2 balls. Okay, are they going to pitch him out, do you think? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, that'll load the bases up. Yeah. There's the walk. Worthless getting a stroll out to first. And we need Richard Yardline to deliver. Anything but out. Yeah. So in is what we want from you, Dick. Make it happen, or otherwise you will be known as Dick from here on in. That was probably not the move. We thought it might be able to fox the pitcher, but it didn't. And he's gone, and bases loaded. There is, it's all over. It's there. Yeah. That's the game. Yeah, we've lost. Pitching for us today, Bubbly Merchandise, our finest pitcher, and Raymondo Bangit is going to lead the way off. Although, judging by his eyes, he hasn't had enough sleep, I would say. But, I mean, they've elected to play him anyway, so fair enough. That one's gone solidly. Veronica will deal with that. Good job. Is it Veronica or is it Valerie? Nah, it's Veronica these days. Valerie used to play for us. We've got her sister now. Good. Right, 1 ball, 1 out. More of that, please. Okay, change up the pitch this time around so we don't become predictable. That's solid. Oh, come on, he should have swung at that. That was lovely. Never mind. That's average. Okay, all right, he's fouled it off. Yeah, we're gonna stick with the fast stuff initially. Shandy, good work. Good enough. Out number 2. Yeah, stick with the fast stuff so that they don't go like, oh, hold on. You've also got some junk pitches. Here's Claudette Mostist, who's how's she doing this season? 319, 2 home runs. But you know, that's a number. Right, that's a bad pitch. Yeah, and that one's taken out that old bloke's kneecaps there in the crowds. He won't be thrilled. No, strike 2, beautiful. Now you bring out a slidey slider, and we bring the filth. All right, get this one on target. That'll do. Yeah, fouled off. Because it's a good batter, you see. They're not going to just fall for any old shambolic pitching. You've got to put in some good stuff. Actually, it means their hit zone is pretty strong. And therefore, what are you going to do? Yeah, I'm just going to keep pitching and wait for them to whiff. They're not going to whiff. They can hit the ball in a very wide-ranging set of positions. Yeah, that one's pinged off. We're into the wasting the pitches that I managed to save early on by being a brilliant pitcher. Yeah, by just fouling all of this lot off, which is very annoying. There you go. Just chuck one down the middle. No, she can't even hit that straight. Oh, come on. Let's get on with it. Okay. Do you want to take that back? Well, look, we've got her out of the way now, at least. I mean, okay, so we gave up a run in the process, but that's very annoying. No, 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 you didn't deserve that. You did not deserve it. Here's Corey Action Values, who is not batting well this season, and his confidence is not what you might call sterling. So let's see if we can't demolish him with some action pitching. Okay. Yeah. No, no, save it, save it, save it. You bring the dirt when you've got strike a couple on them. Oh, okay. Yeah. Get strike a couple on him. There you go, like that flipping heck. 97 mile per hour coming there out of Bubbly's arm cannon. And that one's going straight to Nancy Sue. Her first touch, I think, of the season. Did she come in to sub at some point? I don't know. Anyway, it's 1-1 at the end of the first inning. We wasted an opportunity. We gave up an easy homer. But that's the nature of the game. Here is Nancy Sue coming for an at-bat. We won't know till her second at-bat, assuming she gets a hit, whether she's played before. Do we really care that much? That's going to be caught. It's going to be foul and caught. Okay. Well, whatever. Here's Bubbles. All right, Bubbles, just stand there and look bubbly. Yeah. 25 pitches out of this pitching clown so far. Okay. Yeah, which after one inning, that's not bad going. Strike two. I don't believe that. There we go. Pop one up. Better to be caught than struck out because it doesn't give the opposing pitcher any real bonuses. Back round to Valerie Hammock. A little disappointing from her first at bat, but you know, that's just life. Yeah, that one's in the dirt. Come on, throw better. Yeah, that one's wrong. That's why she's first up. You see, gets in their mind and using her synapse weevils manages to flipping heck. Manages to get some really bad pitches thrown her way. She should have left that. That was a walk. But it's far better to have an actual hit than a walk. So
number 27.
It's all good. Here's Bernard Dunk. Val makes it out to first. The boy Dunk is looking for golds. Whether or not he finds anyone of a golden variety. Oh, fly. No, I wasn't expecting right down the middle. It's anyone's guess. Well, that's going to be the double play. No, it's not. Oh, it's everything's good. And we get an additional base. Dunk there gets flaming lucky.
Number 11.
And instead of it being 2 outs, we've got no outs with runners on second and third. Wow, life is magical. Here's Cindy Vapid. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No pressure. None at all. As soon as you feel pressure, things going to be bad. You probably should have left that one, but it's okay because you fouled it. So that's no damage done. That's high. Yeah. 2-2 count now. That was close, but that's a 3 count on the balls. That's gonna be caught. Everybody return home to whence you. It was 3 outs.
Anyone else here able to get a signal?
Was
Mine
it?
Was Evermore Wireless, and I cannot get a call out.
I must have missed the first 2. Your first 2, you had Bubbles got out. Oh, yeah. And then Nancy Sue got out. Yeah, I mentally skipped past them. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and the commentary tells everybody that I mentally skipped past them as well because I said that I had no outs. Oh, well. It's Mighty Buffon. Only in name, it seems. The hairstyle doesn't seem to be keeping pace with the name. Good pitch. Bubbly. But hey-ho. Nancy Sue's going to the fence. And she's just going to look at it as that one goes sailing over the fence as well. And that's the second home run we've given up today. Nothing wrong with Bubbly. No, she's doing a perfectly fine job. That was just a good hit. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes they're good hits. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes it rains. And that's all there is to tell you about that. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. He's clipped 2 off there. I'm a bit disappointed at that. I'm not going to lie. Because that was a bit of a nothing batter who came up with the goods. Cindy will field that, chucks it to Shandy, and that's the first out. It's Charlie Ostrich, batting .316 this year. He likes stealing. Well, someone should tell the authorities, and then he could be banged up. Send him to Pokey. Beautiful first pitch. Bubbly's got game. She really... Oh, look, I mean, that one was just that was a savage. Where are you putting this one? In swing so that he's left looking. Just something rapido, I think, might catch this fella out. Okay. Solid pitch. He's fouled off. Okay. This one will go in swing. Nice. There it is. All right. Bubbles with a strikeout. She says, bring it on. Come and homer off me today. Here's Winston Enston, the third. And, I mean, I've no information on his predecessors there, but one would rather assume that they were also named Winston Enston. Yeah, strike one. Okay, that was solid. Yeah, 2 outs. No runners on. Bubbly pitching up a storm, mostly. Yeah. No, woo-wee, woo-wee, woo-woo, woo-woo. No, that was my fault. I'd done jerked the thing at the last second and it was all bad. Hopefully we can redeem ourselves from that. There you go. Just keep him on target. Hey, you joker. Get gone. Okay, well, we gave up a run there. But so far, defensively, we're looking all right. We've only given up 2 hits and they've both gone over the fence. Which is... It's sad, but at the same time, what you going to do? People sometimes hit home runs. Here's Chubbs Beaver. And he's waiting for the golds. And there's some. And he's taken the golds and got himself out to first base without hanging around. Here's Cookie Peaches Wallace. Double from her first at bat thanks to an error. Batted a run in there as well. No, it wasn't thanks to an error. She hit a legit double. Oh, good. Well, see if we can do it again. And obviously she is one of our strongest batters, so expectations of high performance are not unreasonable. Good eye there. Ball 2. That one's gone in an interesting direction. This is going to lead to an out. Yeah, the advanced runner gets run out there, but we managed to fox that first baseman, who I have to admit is not playing well. Here's Shandy Worthless with 1 out, 1 on. And Shandy got a walk first time round. What's he got for us this time? 50 plus pitches now from Kent Cash, the man on the mound. 3 balls in a row. And, well, can Shandy go 2 for 2 on not having to do any work? It's the way he likes it. And there's the walk. It was an edge case, but I felt it, and justifiably so. So runners now first and second, 1 out. Richard the Dick yard line to try and turn this into anything, which he will do if he hits it, or if he strikes out. Either of these are fine. That's fine. The pitcher dropped the easy. It's a he got on base there and really didn't deserve it. Is Nancy Sue 360 still looking for that first hit of the season with 1 out and the bases are loaded? Oh no! Yeah, this could end incredibly badly. Yeah, because if we get out with the bases loaded for a second time, it really is a poor state of affairs. But it's not. That's a good state of affairs. Everybody run lots. Everybody run lots. Everybody run lots. Good work, team. A handsome double there has managed to extract some milk from this series. And it falls to Bubbly Merchandise to try and turn this into anything. Although, we've got runners on second and third. She can strike out and there's no damage done. Right. She doesn't want to strike out, though. She wants to hit for glory and goes for it. She's out. This is chancy. I left that a bit late, but we got it. Bubbles, she may be out, but we've got a run. And that's excellent. Here's Val Hammock. And we've got a runner on second and 2 outs. I would say that makes us more dangerous, but I have to say that the evidence does not support the statement. Anyway, 3 in a row that have just gone all over the place. And Mr. Cash's accuracy is completely tanked as he hits 70 pitches. Wouldn't surprise me if he were to leave the building about now. Here's Bernard Dunk. Nope, they're keeping him in. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I mean, you know, maybe he'll be fine. Maybe he'll be fine. Would be a lovely time for a Dunk home run. Well, it's not a home run, but it is a double. Lovely hit there from Bernie Dunk. And, go on. Oh, never mind. Left it too late. Trying to get the advanced runner to push on. But it didn't happen. Is Cindy Vapid? Yeah, there he goes. Alright, Kent Cash is done for the afternoon. Doreen Wonderland is coming in his place. Great accuracy, but not so spectacular when it comes to junk pitches. There you are. That's the story. Okay, alright. Cindy, let her warm up a bit. And you get your eye in. There's some pace on these. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Whoa, he, whoa, he, ho, ha. No! After missing the second pitch, she decided to have a swing at the third one, no matter what it was going to be. And Cindy there, not exactly covering herself in glory. Here is Doreen Wonderland, who's going to have a who's going to have a go with the bat. Okay. Well, she's not a nothing batter. She's obviously got some batting skill, which is unusual for a pitcher. But you know, it's not outside the realms of possibility. You know, just because you can do one thing doesn't mean you can't do other things as well. So far, she's just stood there looking stern at it, though. And when she does take a swing, she strikes out. Ho-hum. Here's Raymundo. Bang it. Round for a second go. We've only pitched 37 so far from Bubbly, which gives you some measure of how the game is going, given that we just dispatched their opening pitcher with 70 pitches. You know, that's details. Here's Harrison Harbinger, who's got camouflaged arms if he were trying to hide in strawberries and custard, which is not a combination you should go for. I squished that joke all over the place. It was really good in my brain. I just needed the words. Didn't have them. Cindy, jumping catch, out number 3, and it's glorious. At the end of 3, BDP are up 5-2 and look to be in charge at the moment. I hasten to add at the moment, because as you know, we can get completely rinsed in a single inning and never recover from it. So here's Chubbs Beaver. Okay, yeah, no, don't need that one. All right, Chubbs. Chubbs there, hits the kneecap of the pitcher, and hopefully he's got the speed to get to first. He does. He's having a solid time of it so far today. Here's Cookie Peaches Wallace. A double and a nothing is what she's had so far, but the double did lead to a run, and that's fine. Also, that's batting 500, and that's really good. Yeah, all right. I'll allow it. Yeah. So, you know, just settle. I'm settling. Not settling that much, though. That's a big, fat hit over the fence, and Cookie Peaches Wallace extends the lead for Bulldozer Power with a nice 2-run home. Super job. That was her 6th so far this season. I think that probably puts her in 2nd place in the team. One behind Johnny Two Walks here, Shandy Worthless, who has 8 home runs this season, and they daren't pitch to him so far today. Well, they pitch to him, but they miss. I mean, look at this. It's going all over the place. It's like they're scared of him. You know, he's crowding the plate, and when he doesn't crowd the plate, he hits it over the fence. There's strike 1. We've got ball 3 already. Strike 2, if you say so. That one was probably legal, but we foul it off. That one's gone skyward, but it's not got the distance. It's going to be caught out there, sort of centre, sort of left field. Does it really matter which part of the field it's in? Well, for those listening on the wireless, they like to build up a mental picture of what's going on in the game. Anyway, he's out, so that's out number 1. Here's Dipstick Yardline, who has failed to accomplish anything that hasn't been gifted to him so far today. I want a better centre fielder. Yeah. I'm not afraid to tell him that, neither. Run out to first there, but only narrowly. He almost made it. Is Nancy Sue 360, who has a double to her name, which gives her a 1 in 3 of the batting average. So maybe she has come in to pinch hit for someone in the past. Done him, whatever. Yeah. All right. Come on. Come on. She's clomped it, but it's not gone anywhere, and she'll be out going to first. But further runs added to the total for BDP, and the Pathfinders will be hoping that they can turn life into anything. Here's Claudette Mostest, who cheated and got a home run first time around, having wasted about 1,000 pitches to get there. Or, 5 or so. And she's not getting that this time. 1 pitch and out. Nice piece of fielding. Corey Action Value's up next. He's not confident, and neither should he be. His batting average this season has been woeful, and his batting average today has been similarly woeful. Beaver's got that one, flings it to first, second out. This is what you want. This is clean. Here's Mighty Buffon, who really did fluke a home run, much like the other home run was a fluke. Yeah, much like that. All right, okay, well, let's see if he's got another one in him. Come on in, tough guy, with your non-present big hair. And that's a bit of an error, but we recover from it. Pitcher couldn't quite keep hold of it immediately, but Bubbly managed to retrieve, and at the end of 4 innings, BDP now up 7-2. Bubbly Merchandise up to Matt. She's still sub 50 pitches for the day, so we'll let her play. But also, she's got a bit of confidence, which has made her batting stats actually non-zero. All right, well, there's no one on base, so if something comes close there, Bubbly, have a swing. But otherwise, soak the pitches up. Nope, she liked it. She's going to be out. But hey, we like to let the pitcher have a go sometimes. Here's Valerie Hammock, 3rd time around. She's had a walk, she's had a single, she's had a miss. What's it going to be now? Well, we'll see. Strike 1, that one was relatively accurate. Strike 2 was accurate. And that's a ball. Okay, yeah. So's that one. Excellent. And that's the one. And Valerie with a nice hit to centre field will get herself on base. 1 out, 1 on first. And BDP continuing to play moderately. Here's Bernard Dunk. He's 2 of 3 today. He's got a double, he's got a single, he's batted a run in, and he's chasing down a 400 average for the season. I mean, he's going to be unlikely to hold on to it, but at 397, which is where he's sitting right now, that's going to be another double. Okay, excellent. Yeah. Oh, no. That, I didn't mean to do that. I just held the button too long. Unfortunately, we got an out there off Bernard's double. Valerie caught with a fruitless run there. Oh, dear. Oh, well. Yeah, I tried to press the go back button, but it was too little too late. Here's Cindy Vapid. And what would have been a promising position is not quite as promising now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah. We've taken 40 pitches off Doreen Wonderland already. Cindy gets another walk. Well, she gets a walk. It's another walk for the team. But Cindy's first today. Here's Chubbs Beaver. He's 3 for 3. And Doreen Wonderland is done and dusted. Here comes Trent Wrestles. He's a solid-looking pitcher, although his accuracy is wanting. Excellent. All right, Chubbs. Just bide your time, son. Bide your time. He's not biding his time. No, he's out. No. It was a good hit, though. It had plenty of mustard coming on it, but no, it's just didn't do the do. Right, here's Crotched Angle Flag, the 3rd baseman, coming up to try and make amends for his 1 at bat so far that didn't really go to plan. Unless, of course, the plan was for him to miss it, because he did. Okay, this is pitch number 46 of the afternoon for Bubbly, and that's another strike. She's having a good game. If you disregard the 2 home runs, which I feel were harsh. That's a nice pitch. And that's another strikeout. Merchandise's total being built upon with every passing moment. Here's the shortstop, Charlie Ostrich. I didn't intentionally put extra characters in there. They just happened to turn up. That one's gone into the dugout. Well, okay. Save someone retrieving it, I suppose. That one's gone to centre field. Dickey yard lines underneath it and has that one, so that's out number 2. Here's Winston Enston the third for his second in the 5th. Right, okay. And here's the first. Easy peasy, nothing doing. All right, here comes the second. That one's well off target. Okay, yeah, okay. They can't all be brilliant. That one's gone skywards. A lucky treat there for someone who wasn't expecting it to land straight in their face. Oh, wizard pitching there, and 3 up, 3 down for the Pathfinders. And at the end of 5, it's still 7-2. And BDP continue to look like they've got a handle on this game. It's Cookie Peaches Wallace. 391 batting average for her this season. She's got 3 runs batted in today, including a home run and a double. What's she thinking? Well, I don't know. No, you'd have to ask her, but she's not answering my calls anymore. Right. Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cookie, not in any kind of a rush. Yeah, ball 3. Obviously, we're into reliever pitchers now, and she gets a walk. And therefore, they're fragile and don't have an awful lot of stamina. Is Shandy worthless? It'd be nice for him to get a hit today. He's had 2 walks already, though, so that's a nice thing. But if he felt like, you know, just gently tickling one somewhere, that would be desirable. 2 strikes. That one's inside, and he's not interested. That one was outside-ish. That's the worst possible outcome. No, second worst. Okay. Right. Only 1 out, but that was easily caught there by the shortstop. No, or second base. Second base caught that one. So I forget which side they stand on. Here's flipping yard line. Yeah. I'd sub him, but I haven't got a replacement, so I'm not going to. I mean, Terry Partisan arguably could play centre field. Arguably, yeah. Yeah, if you wanted to argue about it. Hold on, it's a hit. More than that, it's going for a double. And that's solidly good. Raymundo bang it, chucks it, but doesn't get far enough to cause any level of threat. And Nancy Sue 360 has an opportunity to bat another run in here. She's got 2 runs batted in already today. With the attractive double that she hit last time around. Well, a single will suffice here. Just don't get everyone out, really. That's all we want, and that's good enough. That'll be a single. And that's another run. Yeah. Runners now at the corners is Bubbly Merchandise. I see no reason to take her out. Do you want to let her swing? We've got a runner on first. There's only 1 out at the moment. I would say probably don't swing would be the way to go, because the odds of a double play are quite strong. Okay, you sure? Well, I mean, it's a moot point now. I thought that one was going foul. Right, so Bubbly strikes out. Is Valerie Hammock. 2 of 3 is her running total. And Trent Russell's accuracy has just dropped into the dirt. Apparently that was a strike. I don't know what country you played baseball in, son, but over here we don't call that a strike. We call that a ball. Anyway, there's 2 balls. Yeah. Obviously, Valerie's mind weevils are getting to work. 3 balls now. There's the 4th. There's the walk. Base is loaded. And Bernard Dunk is the man of the hour. His batting average has now exceeded 400. He's on 407. This would seal it, though. Not to mention, the extra runs would be nice. And he's got it. He's tattooed the name of his mother on the ball and sent it packing. That one's in the car park somewhere. Probably setting off the alarm on a Volkswagen Jetta. I reckon. Grand slam there for Bernard Dunk. Magnificent stuff. The base is emptied out and Cindy Vapid's up to try and hit the ball for once. She's 0 for 3 today with only a walk really returning any kind of positive outcome for us. He should have probably left that one alone, but hey-ho. This time, Cindy? Nope. Nope. Next time, maybe. Charlie Ostrich there with the easy stop. But Bulldozer Power are still muscling their way through this game. Here's Trent Wrestles. I can't see them letting him back. Nope, he's gone. They're bringing in Dick Frisbee to have a go instead. Okay, but he's their catcher, and he's not fully fit. Oh, baby. Yeah. Oh, baby indeed. 55 pitches now thrown for Bubbly Merchandise here in the 6th inning. Remarkably efficient. That's efficient in even kind of, that was a pretty good game kind of standings. Today it has been very good. And he's now fouling these off because he can. Alright, well, that was straight down the middle. No, he can't even hit that one properly. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah. Just keep throwing them, Bubbly. Something will happen at some point. That one's got a very long way foul. Yeah, that one's going to need its passport, and hopefully it's brought a Visa. Or MasterCard. Ha 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 ha! That was got a Cindy, and that's out the ball. Took a while, but we got there eventually. Here's Raymundo Bang It, who has not banged anything so far as baseball is concerned. What he's done in the dugout, however, is anybody's guess. But as their lead-off batter, they would probably be hoping that he'd done a little more than he has, which is nothing. That one's gone to the Beaver Retriever. The Retriever throw to Shandy Worthless, and that's another out. Harrison Harbinger up next. Harbinger. Well, he's a whatever. Yeah. Hardly worth talking about because he hasn't done anything. Yeah, but he will do at some point, and then you'll pull your sad face or you'll accuse them of cheating or similar. Certainly valid, but that's 2 strikes now. Can we get another notch in the strikeout bedpost? No, but he's not going to get on base. No, he is not. 6 innings down now. Dick Frisbee being replaced by Orbital Velocity to come in and do a bit of pitching. That's nice. Orbital Velocity, of course, not a good pitcher. Anyway, Bulldozer Power lead 12-2 as we enter the 7th inning. And it's Chubbs Beaver leading the way. Failed to get on base for the first time from his last at bat. But that's not so bad. We're not going to hold it against him. He's had a stellar afternoon, and his family are proud, which is good. And it's the, I mean, I strongly suspect it's the lack of pressure that being withdrawn from second in the lineup has led to. Anyway, he's out. Here's Cookie Peaches Wallace. She's had it all. The only thing she hasn't done is a single. Okay, well, let's go for that then. Yeah, she's done absolutely everything else it's possible to do. Hasn't been hit by a pitch. There's the single you were looking for. Jolly good. Gently nutmegging the pitcher along the way. Here's Shandy Worthless. Well, he's got on base twice. You can't really fault that. On base average being pretty critical, but he's got a piece of that one. Has he got all the pieces of it? Yep. And he's formatted the jigsaw on his kitchen table, took a look at it afterwards and went, home run. Excellent work, and that's his 9th of the year, continuing to lead the way on the team. And I'll tell you something else. He was pretty brisk on the run in there as well, which for a big lad, good work. Here's Dickie Yardline. Whatever, Dickie. I mean, I might be mean to him. I mean, I haven't looked at his stats in so long, I couldn't tell you whether he's underperforming or overperforming. He got on base there, though, which is nice. Here's 360, and she's batting 400 today. She's 2 of 4. Right, she's had 1 at bat previously this season. Okay. Yeah, maths. Thank you. All right, come on in. 2 balls in a row. And we're not going to be in a hurry here because we're already demolishing their bullpen. That's gone for a ball as well. That was the easiest pitch in the history of all pitches. What's left? No, let's just put that one foul just to be on the safe side. There's a walk. 360 on base. Perfect. Here's Bubbles. Number 26. Do you want to rest her? Yeah. No, resume. Go to the substitution. She's got probably a couple more innings in her. Well, don't take her out then. I'm not taking her out. She can stay in. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it'd be a bit of a shame if we get anyone out. Bubbly, you might have to sacrifice here.
Ball, that's outside.
Yeah, unless you feel like the pitch is so good that you have to have it.
Here, right.
But otherwise, you know, let yourself go.
Ball.
Right? Take all the pitches and let yourself go. That's it. No, Bubbles. It's fine. We're following instructions. We didn't want a double play. Here's Valerie Hammock. 2 out of 3. And they're making another pitching change. Orbital Velocity is dead for the afternoon. Bertram von Sluis is coming on instead. And his stamina is starting out pretty poor. Well, okay. And the Mind Weevils are at work. Alright, bit of sidearm action, is it? Okay. There's 2 strikes in a row. Come on, Val. That one's high. Nice. I can't really read that very well, but that was a ball. So's that. Full count on the go. Valerie Hammock swings at a high one, but fouls it off. All right, okay, come on. That was not a ball. That was a flipping strike, and you flipping know it. Oh, just. Well, I mean, it could be. As mentioned, I couldn't really get a read on it because of the sidearm throw. It obviously cleared through the strike zone on its way to what was obviously in the ball area of the pitching triangle. Yeah. It's Claudette Mostest, and she's popped that one up. Richard Yardline is in the vicinity. A live report from him. I caught it, he says. Okay. His core reaction values. 0 for 2 today. And he might look quite stern and maybe as though he's athletically capable. But the evidence so far rather suggests that ain't true. As he's 0 for 2 today. He's hit that one well. Richard Yardline, our man on the spot, says, got that one as well. Send me another one. Here's Mighty Buffon, who hasn't got one. Except in his little picture there, which is, I mean, it's an adequate Buffon, I suppose. And he hasn't done much today. No, he's had a home run. Oh, he's responsible for one of their 2 scores today. Well done, you. Mummy's little soldier. He's absolutely tickling it. Bubbly. And there's a strikeout. Bubbly merchandise showing that I was absolutely right to keep her on the field. And at the end of 7 innings, Bulldozer Power are up 14-2. Could still lose it. Yep. We haven't done it until we've done it. Is Bernard Dunk, who's having an absolute banger of an afternoon. He's got a home run, 2 doubles, a single. He is going to be the star player today. Well, yeah. Oh, it's flipping sidearm joker again. He's not going to do so well this time, though. He's out. Just sit there. Sit there and take some more pitches. And that way this clown will have to sit down. Speaking of disappointment, is Cindy Vapid. 5 at-bats so far today, and she's been out on 4 of them, walking on the 5th. In search of a hit. That would have been a hit. Yeah, I know, but the prime directive is let him pitch a bit. That's an actual... She actually made contact with the ball there, but it was caught out at the fence. And Cindy's woeful afternoon continues. Meanwhile, Chubb's Beavers Renaissance. No, they've had enough of Bertram von Sluis. They're bringing in closing pitcher Eddie Brazil. That's bold. Well, we are in the 8th. They're obviously hoping that his stamina can last through both the remainder of the 8th and the 9th. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to try and not allow that to happen. That's not a bad hit, but has it got the range? No, it's off the fence. Good enough. Okay. Yeah. Good enough. Probably could have taken a second base off that, but that's okay. Here's Cookie Peaches Wallace. She has now got a bit of everything apart from being hit by a pitch, and that's not something we desire for her because she's one of our best players, both in terms of performance and overall rating. You want a player who's not rated that well but is performing well. Look at Shandy worthless. Anyway, she's out. That's out number 3.
Hey, kids.
And no score there for BDP. Bit of a disappointment, but based on the score so far, not so much of a disappointment that we care too much. Bubbly Merchandise is still looking lively, providing she can stay efficient She could see out the entire game at this rate. But I am prepared to sit her at any point. There we go. 2 fouled off. Right. And dirty slider. Nope, that's fouled off as well. Who's batting? Crotch dangle flag. Is he good? He steals. And that's about it. Okay. Alright, well, just keep throwing. At some point, something will happen. Bubbly's starting to get tired. Yeah. We just hit the ball, would you, son? Crying out loud. He's now hit, I think, 5 foul balls in a row. I haven't pitched a ball yet. There's another one. I hate you and everything you stand for. Yeah. And that one's just gone straight up in the air. Bubbly's going to be underneath it. Yeah, he's trying to get second. Yeah, you might be fast, son, but you've got to hit the ball clean to start with. And that's something that clearly you're no damn good at. Here's Charlie Ostrich, the shortstop. Speaking of nothing afternoons, here's a nothing week in the form of Charlie Ostrich. 2 in a row there for Bubbly. All right. Okay. Whoa, that one's a bit insidey. Yeah, I know. He didn't bite on that one. Once again, the stick control was not where I wanted it to be. And so it went a little bit wild. All right. Just keep slacking those. Yeah. Yeah, that's Bubbly merchandise. Another strikeout here in the 8th inning. Here's Winston Enston III for the 3rd time. That's nice for him. What's he playing with? Shandy dives for... No way's that fair. That was over the line of anybody's money. Cookie retrieves that and will throw to second, and the slide beats out the fielder. We give up a double. Well, that's unusual. Yeah, here's Eddie Brazil, the closing pitcher that they just brought in, and they're sitting him down. That's an error in judgment, and they're bringing in Cosmic Fish Dance to come and pinch hit instead. And I can tell you, if you're not watching, Cosmic Fish Dance is not very good. Yeah. All right, Bubbles, let's put this clown to bed. 2 outs, they have a runner on second. And he's popped that one straight up in the sky. Bubbly is waving her arms in the air. And he's out. And they sacrificed a pitcher who was actually giving me trouble. At the end of 8, 14-2 is the score. I mean, you can almost call it a BDP coronation, but we probably shouldn't, not yet. Here's Shandy Worthless. He's got 2 walks and a home run today. Good lad, Shandy Worthless. Yeah, who's the pitcher? I didn't look. Actually, I think it's an outfielder. Yep, Cosmic Fish Dance is pitching. Uh-oh. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah, no. Shandy just kind of goes, I'm not going to put the effort in, Bob. I'm just going to wait and see what you're working with here. Here's Richard Yardline. Okay. All right. Richard, basic principle, don't bother. Okay, if this guy can get something on target, absolutely nail it. Yeah, okay. 1 ball, 1 strike so far. That was the one. Yeah. Because there's gonna be nothing good on these pitches. He's fouled that one off. And therefore just nail it. He doesn't have a stamina reading, which means that he is an outfielder who is just going, oh, all right, what do you mean we've worn out all of our pitches? Yep, all the pitches are gone. Yardline's on base. Here's Nancy Sue 360. Every opportunity presents itself now for us to ratchet up the score, although Nancy Sue has popped that one up. All right, okay. Yeah. And that's an out. Oh, pity. Here's Bubbly merchandise. You know what, Bubbly? I'm going to let you see out the game if you get the opportunity. I'm even going to let you swing. And she does, and she gets on base. That is Bubbly Merchandise's first on base this season. Read it and weep. Here's Valerie Hammock. 2 walks, 2 singles. Nothing outrageous. She's in the mind of the what could be called pitcher, but the pitcher has no accuracy to begin with. So it's really anybody's guess. And that'll be a base hit. I was quite happy to wait for a walk there, but no, I'll take a base hit when it offers itself up. And here's Bernard Dunk. Well, what an afternoon he's had. 4 of 6. 5 runs batted in off his various hitting exploits, and the bases are loaded. Well, he doesn't get the fairy tale ending, but he does get another single. And I'm not entirely sure what my opponent is thinking. Cindy. Cindy, it's your last chance to redeem yourself. And she does. Strongly. Strong redemption there with a double from Cindy. So that's quite good. Here's Chubbs Beaver. Speaking of players who are having a nice day. Cosmic Fish Dance is now rattled. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, maybe they're expecting me to declare. But that's not a function of the American sport. No. That's something we do in the civilised nation of cricket. He gets a walk. Beaver's on base. Yeah. No, I will ratchet up the score because it will help me in the season. It's Cookie Peaches Wallace. Obviously, they're keeping him in because he doesn't have any pitching stamina. Because he's not a pitcher. This is, well, bizarre is one way of describing it. The bases are still loaded. We've still got 1 out after Nancy Sue got herself caught. Cookie Peaches Wallace could have just stood there and took a walk, but instead she swings for the fence and she'll be out. It's a duff throw coming back in, but we didn't try anything on. Here's Shandy Worthless, and he's pulling his kung fu pose, which means he's very confident in himself. Can he land a second homer of the day? I mean, frankly, I'm always surprised that he gets the first one, but, you know, if he wants to give it a go, I'm not going to stop him. But that's 3 balls in a row. Yeah. No, he has gone for it, but it's going slightly askew from the foul line. All right. He's gone for that one as well. It'll be a single. Well, that's better than walking in a run, I suppose. But there you go, another run batted in there. Here's Richard Yardline, who's 3 of 6 today. Yeah. I know you're all wondering, is he as bad as I've been making out? And actually, he's playing fine. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with his play in the slightest. Yeah. No, we're in swing away mode now, gang. We've got enough points. So if you feel like one's worth hitting, have it. But obviously, if it feels like they're all balls, then take the walk. Oh no. Or in fact, Richard Yardline, who I was just saying wasn't all that bad, strikes out. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the opportunity that was presented to us there, we really didn't take as much advantage as we could have done. But then, we didn't really need to. Now, can Bubbly see out the game? I'd say yes, but we just have to keep an eye for the rot coming in. We do have a closing pitcher that we could bring in. Valerie Hammock there with a catch. That's the first out, is Harrison Harbinger. And I've settled on his name now. Yeah. We've reached an accord. Bubbly, 88 pitches thrown in the game so far, is showing signs of fatigue, but is still pretty much okay, you know? And as long as she can get some defensive play from the rest of the team, this could be a solid gold piece of work for her today. That one's gone foul, which gives 2 strikes. Have you got a fastball left in you, Bubbly? Not as fast as you'd like, and that's going to be a base hit. Okay. Yeah. We're going to ruin Bubbly's pitching stats for the day, I think. Here's Claudette Mostest. Thinks she's all that. Leaves the first one. Okay, throw the same again. That's not bad positioning there at all. Hammock stops it, but doesn't kill it. Yeah. Had that got in her glove, we might have got an out there, but that's runners now first and second. Core reaction values. Will be trying to demonstrate that he has any kind of value. Hammock's got that. And that's out number 2. That was a catch. Yeah, obviously it was off the ground.
Number 20.
It looked like it was airborne. We could have got a double play there. It looked... I mean, look, you look at the footage back again. Did that not look like it was airborne? However, the game's over. There's the third out. The scoreline is preserved. BDP win this one 19-2. Ah, yeah. Showing the quality apart from Cindy Vapid, who I don't know what she was showing, but it sure as heck wasn't quality. Took command in the third inning and never let go from that point. 24 hits, plays 5. No substitutions required in the game for us. They substituted everybody for everything at every opportunity. Strikeouts a pair of for both Ostrich and Enston III. Scattering of other strikeouts going on there. Bubbly struck out twice, but she's a pitcher, so that's fine. Yeah. Also, Valerie struck out, and so did Richard Yardline. Yeah, bubbly merchandise there. 9 innings pitched, gave up just 5 hits. Magnifique. They brought in everybody, and none of it worked for them. Lusai. Your 3 stars of the afternoon. Bernard Dunk, unsurprisingly, at number 1. Cookie Peaches Wallace in there at number 2. And Shandy Worthless gets in at 3. There's a monkey load of games to watch, so let's watch those monkeys. First up, you've got the Grunt Auto Group against Colonel School, and it's an easy win for Grunt Auto Group. Stardozer Human Resources taking on the Wizards, and the Wizards came from behind to win that in extra innings. City Axemen against the Medics, making it look easy. The Medics tried to come back, but the Axemen had that one locked in. Failurewood Hills, beaten by Picks Creek in overtime. Cheerio Incorporated versus the Chroniclers is a 3-2 win for Cheerio. Peninsula Transport against the Toy Masters. Toy Masters with a big lead, and they hold on for the win. Port Megan's Pirates now against the Wretched Minstrels. The Minstrels going to town with the score, 14-2, the final score. Lingo Blend up against the Fire Chefs, and the Fire Chefs are toast. Sweaty Marsupials against the Medics, and the Medics have got nothing to say in that game. 10-3 final score. Sports Ball Union against the Pathfinders, who somehow win. Quite how is anybody's guess. Miners up against the Voovoo Boys. The Voovoo Boys win that one narrowly, 5-4. Beekeepers now taking on Grazer Ridge. Beekeepers have a win to their name. The Sunshine Fun Bus against Shady Palms are ratcheting up the numbers. 14-0 final. Stardozer Human Resources against Colonel School. Stardozer look good and are good. Win that one, 8-3. Of City Axemen in action against the Wizards, and it's an Of City win. The Nomads now are playing the budget roadies. The Nomads running away with it. Won that 9-3. In the charts, or the table, whatever you like to call it, in the Bombastic Division, the Stegonauts and Shady Palms are up top. At the bottom is Bulldozer Power, but we are now only half a game back from the Fire Chefs. We're coming. Well, we're playing a little bit better, maybe. We still have a minus 30 run differential, but we'll soon chip away at that. In the Wood Chipper, Failurewood Hills are leading the way with 11-6 record. Half a game back is Sunshine Fun Bus. At the bottom, the Port Megan's Pirates are stinking the joint up with only 4 wins so far this season. In the Whoop Whoop division, the Pathfinders are leading the way, followed by 3 teams that are 2 games back from them. And then the Minstrels at the bottom on 6. Over in Bad Company in the Smooth division, you've got the Nomads up top with 13 wins so far this season, making them the winningest outfit that ever wore an outfit. The Wizard Hole Wizards in second with 11 wins, and that would put them top in some divisions, but not this one. At the bottom, you've got Grazer Ridge, who are the only team in the Smooth division not with a winning record. I'm just making sure that's unusual. It is unusual. Grazer Ridge, 6 wins so far this season. In Zesty, Beekeepers up top, followed by the Axemen. Melon Flex also in contention right now. Tied at the bottom, though, are the Bumson Medics and the Sports Ball Union, who both only have 5 wins to their name. They suck, clearly. In the Sloganator, Cheerio Incorporated are out front with 12 wins. And then you've got Peninsula Transport at the bottom of the Toy Masters with just 5. I've been Colonel Failure. Next time around, we're going to be taking on the Stegonauts in an important game. It's an important game. Go back to the standings. Look, Stegonauts, top of the Bombastic. Us, bottom of the Bombastic. We win this. The league is blown up. Ish, kinda. I've been Colonel Failure. Subscribe so that your life depends on it. No, not because, so that. Yeah, it will become an indispensable part of your life, and therefore you should subscribe to make that thing something you've opted into. Like any addiction. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.